I'm Jared Broyles with your morning update. The man charged in a deadly shooting last year at a Topeka food plant pleaded guilty yesterday. Eddie Holmes was charged with second-degree murder in the death of Reginald Private. Last April, his plea deal lowered that to voluntary manslaughter and dropped another count of criminal firearm possession. Holmes will be sentenced March 10th. The shooting occurred on April 11th at Reeser's Fine Foods, where both men worked. Preliminary work on the Polk Quincy Viaduct in Topeka began yesterday with barrier walls placed along the ramp to I-70 from 1st Street. Traffic impacts start tomorrow with westbound I-70 reduced to one lane. An open house to explain the project will be held February 27th. Work this year focuses on the new viaduct and widening I-70 with major closures coming next year as crews connect the highway. That's a look at some of your 13 News This Morning updates. You can visit our website, WIBW.com, for more stories. Right now, let's check in with Doug Myers for a look at your full forecast.
All right, after a nice start to the month with highs in the 50s and 60s, we're done with that. We're going to be stuck in the 30s throughout the day, and it'll be a lot of cloud cover too. Notice that temperatures will be closer to 30 degrees and right around the freezing mark along the Nebraska-Kansas border, but most areas will likely be in the mid-30s and maybe some upper 30s further to the southeast you go. Northeasterly wind this morning at about 10 to 15 miles per hour with wind gusts near 20 and gradually weakening by the afternoon to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Winds continue to stay at 5 to 10 miles per hour into tonight and tomorrow, and then the winds will be back out of the north on Thursday at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So once again, we'll have a cold day tomorrow with temperatures maybe a few degrees warmer for most areas, but still a little bit below average for this time of year. And then we're in the 40s heading into Thursday. This may end up being the nicest day that we'll have for the next 8 days with mid 40s for most areas on Thursday with a gradual cooling trend Friday through the weekend. As far as precipitation is concerned, we're dry today, but we might get a little bit of light precipitation late tonight into the day tomorrow. You'll notice on Supercast not really showing a whole lot across the area, at least precipitation wise. Our other short-term computer model, the graph, isn't really showing a whole lot either, and it's not really showing anything at all. But some of our medium and long-range computer models are indicating at least maybe a little bit heavier precipitation. So there's still a little bit of minor uncertainty on how much to expect, but right now I am expecting it to be freezing rain and rain being the precipitation types on whatever we get late tonight into tomorrow. That could mean slick roadways for tomorrow morning's commute. So definitely want to plan for that. If by chance you don't get anything and roads are fine, great. But you don't want to be getting late on the roadways and running into some slick roadways and causing some problems. Otherwise, temperatures are going to be in the low 40s towards the end of the week and weekend.